My name is Nicole Golden. I'm the CEO and mom boss of Just Peachy Life. We're a cleansing and wellness products company based out of Moore Park, California. What we sell is products that we personally wanted that either didn't exist or were hard to find. So we decided to make them ourselves or find them and bring them to the Conejo Valley. What we're known for is our Magical Mist hand sanitizer. The reason why we created that and really how our business got started is because during COVID, when the whole country shut down, on March 3rd, I had a double hip replacement. And then when I got home, which we were shut down, my husband went into the hospital for a month. And we were both at risk. So we were using a lot of sanitizer. Our kids, who at the time were 2 and 5, Layla and Luca, were using a lot of hand sanitizer too. Our hands were cracking. They were bleeding. They were dry. The kids didn't want to use it because they said the gel felt like snot. It was going through their fingers. They always wanted to wipe it off. So I needed to do better, right? And I tried everything. I tried the Trader Joe's. I tried doTERRA. I kept getting my hands oily. There was nothing out there. So I figured it out. It took a long time, and I partnered with the FDA and created a formula that is fantastic. That's why we call it Magical Mist hand sanitizer. So what it is 97.2% isopropyl alcohol, but it doesn't dry out your hands or leave an oily residue. We also own a plumbing company, so we had to be really careful about what we created so my husband's hands would not slip while he was working on pipes. And he also rides motorcycles, so, his safety was 100% important too because, his hands slip. Well, So you do what you got to do, and I figured it out, and it's unreal, actually. So you spray it, and it does. It smells like alcohol at first. And it's magical because within 5 seconds, it completely transitions into either lavender, peppermint, or mountain mist, whichever scent you pick. And your hands feel super soft without an oily residue. There's no oily buildup. It's always how it feels the first time. And it works. In fact, it works better than what's on the shelves right now because what's on the shelves is like 70 to 72, and ours is 97.2. We don't use any fragrances or dyes in any of our products. It's all therapeutic, high-grade, cold-pressed oils, which is fantastic. We love. What else? So during shutdown, I had zero self-care. I was all about healing my body, but I have 2 kids that couldn't go anywhere and that were homeschooling. So I was not only their fun, but I was their teacher, and I was the maid of the house because we didn't allow anybody in the house to help us clean at the time. So I needed something for me. A bath bomb wasn't going to work because when you have toddlers, nobody takes a bath. I barely have time to pee by myself, right? Without notes getting slipped under the door. And if you have kids, you know how it is. So I decided to start making shower steamers. So what are shower steamers? So you put them about a foot away from the drain. So not under direct water, but just enough to activate it. And when the water hits it, it activates it and fills the shower with essential oils. Let me just tell you, that 5-10 minutes in the shower is such a game changer because it just takes your whole body and it's just like, I'm in another place right now. And it feels so good. My husband also realized they work really well in the Diaper Genie. Way better than the Arm & Hammer baking soda things. These last for months and they smell fantastic. So as I said before, we own a plumbing company and my husband would never let me make anything bad for the drain. And they are perfectly fine for the drain. They're actually good for the drain. And they come in numerous scents, which is nice. We walk before we run with every product that we develop because we really stand by what comes out and is sold to people. What else do we do? So we partnered with local family farms. I really, really wanted sage, especially during COVID time, because It helps relieve old energy to bring in new energy. It helps with clearing out the bacteria in the air, and there's just so many benefits of it. But I had a really hard time finding something that was good quality, not sold in bags at big commercial retail stores. And we definitely didn't want to go out into the wild and pick it because that's illegal to do. So we partnered with local family farms that grow it to sell it, which is amazing. And we're giving back to our state, which is fantastic small business. So we sell California grown white sage bundles. We sell rosemary bundles. And then we sell cedar bundles, which are incredible with many, many benefits. We also partnered with a company that has a SAFOR license, which is how you can do business with the government of Peru. And we sell Palo Santo that we have imported from Peru. So if you've never burned this, oh my God, it's incredible. It's amazing for anxiety. If you burn this for like 30 seconds and you're feeling anxious, like you're going to have a panic attack, your whole body just drops and it just brings you back down. It's unbelievable. Not to mention it's got pages and pages of other benefits. Little tidbit, did you know, fun fact, that sage and Palo Santo are natural bug repellents for flying insects. In fact, in Ecuador and Peru, they use the Palo Santo all the time for that. The difference between the two is Palo Santo burns up, sage burns out. So you get more smoke out of sage than you do Palo Santo. Ours is a very high resin content based off of where we get it from. So it takes a little longer to burn, but the quality of it is much better. Why do we get it from Peru? So the trees are grown in Peru and Ecuador, and it's also considered holy wood. It's illegal to pick it off the trees. So what we do with our license is, or with the company we partners with license, is we pay Peru to pay the villagers to pick up the pieces that fall onto the ground. And it sits in the sun for months, and that's where it develops its natural resins and natural oils come out. And then we pay the villagers to pick it up. So for them, it's like cleaning up the forest. But for us, we utilize it on a constant basis for healing and self-care. So those are fun facts. We also have our handmade smudging bowls. So if you don't know what smudging is, and then we have our abalone shells that are approved by Fish and Game because they are illegal to pick in California unless you have approved. What is smudging? So smudging is a Native American tradition to clean out old energy to make room for new energy. And when we do sell these products, we have step-by-step instructions on how to do everything. Because we are farm to table, nothing is blessed, so we get the blessings that people can burn or say when they're burning their products for the first time. I am the mom that keeps her grocery list in an Excel worksheet by aisle, so you know that just tells you how my directions are. Anyway, also, we just launched a new men's line. So we have our 5 o'clock shadow shaving tonic. It doesn't burn your face. It's absolutely incredible. It's really good for your skin. It's not made with alcohol. It's made with witch hazel, which is much better for you. We have our morning wood beard oil. Again, all high cold pressed, high grade therapeutic oils. Does not make your skin oily, does not make you break out, but is excellent for dandruff for people with beards. And then we did open up a men's hand sanitizer, which is our Mountain Mist scent. Lastly, we have gift sets. We have different kinds of gift sets. Actually, I have one more product from that last. This does really great over the holidays, where you get a little taste of a few things that we sell with directions for everything. It's our self-care kit. We have a smudging kit. We also sell handmade wrap bracelets that are made out of precious stones because precious stones are very healing, incredible, amazing, and beautiful. So that's just some of the products that we carry. The ones that we make personally in-house are the sanitizer and the steamers and the men's line. Everything else we have a manufacturer make for us and sell because, right, you have to work smarter, not harder. So, how did we get started? Well, during COVID, our kids were not playing outside much. They weren't allowed to trick or treat. And so I decided I wanted to do something for the community that created some fun, right? So I was working on the hand sanitizer at the time, trying to develop it, and I was working on the steamers. And I decided that I was going to develop a Halloween parade, car parade, and a Halloween contest for house decorating, which was a safe environment for people, and people would have fun. Moore Park became very dark before this because, everybody was going through this transition of COVID. So I had everybody enter this car parade. They dressed up the cars. People stood in front of their houses, and then people would throw candy out of the cars so the kids didn't lose out on being able to trick or treat and still got lively fun. And then all the houses got involved in Moore Park and entered a contest. So I created a map, and people would go on scavenger hunts to find the houses and vote. And it was really fun and uplifting in a really hard time. And I donated my time to do it to the community. It turned out to be huge, which was amazing and really brought what needed into our town. And then after that, I had a 4-leaf clover hunt where families would put 4-leaf clovers in their windows, and that got people out walking, which was really nice. A bear hunt, people put bear in their windows. So it showed me that I could, really get out into the community and do something that benefit others. And that made me really want to take my products that I was developing for myself a step further and expand them out to the community. Little did I expect that it was going to do incredibly well, much more than I thought. And I actually did 200% to plan on my first year. Then we started expanding into farmers markets. So we happened to be the busiest booth for crafters in farmers markets. We are now known, because we live in the Conejo Valley, which is the grouping of the cities that we live in, as I am known as the Moore Park Mom Boss and the Moms of Conejo Valley Mom Boss, which is fantastic. And so what do I need you for? So this company is doing really well, but it can always do better. My background is I have worked in the fashion industry for over 20 years. I actually left a position. I was working for Macy's. I was managing for them for 10 years. And, being in the hospital, I had to leave. And then I just really was not wanting to go back to that type of position. I needed to do something that was a smart decision for myself and my family. And this is what I felt is me. I mean, I believe in products like these. This is what I want. This is what I want to use. And this is where I want to retire. This is a business that I really want my entire heart in. So I decided to open the company. Again, 200% the plan the first year. So when I opened my sanitizer product, I did it during COVID guidelines. Now that COVID guidelines have been released on developing these products, they're requiring more testing. Well, the testing is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and our sanitizer is our number one product. So it is listed by the FDA, but it can lose that listing if I do not proceed with the testing that is required now. So I need the backing to keep my products on the market, that product on the market. I also need staffing. So I did hire my first employee, which was huge, about 2 months ago. And I mean, she's incredible. However, I do need to expand that. So I need money for staffing. Any leftover money is going to be used for marketing. I do my own marketing. My background is I have a degree in apparel and merchandising with a minor in marketing. I've actually traveled internationally and studied throughout 7 different provinces in China for international business. And I studied fashion in New York under 7 different designers. So, I'm doing fine, but I also need to let go of some responsibilities to make sure this company goes in the right direction. So I do need to finance some marketing. I also would like to get a Just Peachy van. Right now we're using 2 cars to go from market to market to market and event to event. We also have done some concerts. We were just at the Sublime concert. It was amazing. The feedback on the products has been incredible. Oh, we have a website as well. So we are selling through e-commerce. We're selling through social media like crazy. We are really big presence on there. So we need to expand. We need growth. Those are the main things that the money would be used for. First would be the sanitizer, then staffing, then marketing, then van. So we need you to believe in us so we can get to the next step. We do want, I keep saying we now because we are an LLC, and we have staff. And my main fan, my husband, is so awesome. It helps a lot. But we do want to sell to a manufacturer so I can let go of making these products and really start getting focused on just a few things to make them grow instead of having my hands in a million hats. That's going to take some financing as well too. But number one is keeping our sanitizer on the market, and doing it the right way. And then we'll take the next steps going from there. Our books are incredibly clean. We have a bookkeeper, we have a lawyer, we have insurance for everything. That's all set. But we do want to be able to move to the next level and the next level and the next level and keep going and really show people that you can be a successful mom boss while balancing everyday life that's going on and, generate some self-care for people like I really need it, because I think that's really important. Even if it's only 5 minutes, that 5 minutes is a game changer, like truly. So please check us out on www.justpeachy.life. Again, my name is Nicole Golden, and I look forward to you trying our products and getting excited. The shower steamers, shower game changer. Thanks again for your time. Appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.